What is a glacier? A glacier is a large, slow-moving mass of ice that forms over time in areas where snow and ice accumulate at a rate that exceeds their melting. Glaciers are found in high-altitude mountain ranges as well as in colder regions near the poles. The process of glacier formation begins with snowfall. As snow accumulates, it compresses under its own weight, forming dense, granular ice known as firn. Over time, this firn is buried deeper and deeper under additional snowfall, until it is compacted into solid ice. This ice then begins to flow downhill under the influence of gravity, eventually forming a glacier. Glaciers come in various shapes and sizes, from small alpine glaciers that can be as small as a football field to vast continental ice sheets that cover entire continents. They are classified according to their shape, the direction they flow, and their location. Glaciers play an important role in shaping the landscape, as they erode and transport rock and sediment, carving valleys and leaving behind distinctive landforms like moraines and cirques. They also affect global climate by reflecting sunlight back into space and influencing ocean circulation patterns. Unfortunately, many of the world's glaciers are currently in retreat due to global warming. This not only affects the natural environment but also poses a threat to human communities that rely on glacial meltwater for drinking, irrigation, and hydroelectric power. How is a glacier formed? Glaciers are formed through a process called glaciation, which occurs when snow accumulates and compresses into ice. This process can take decades, centuries, or even millennia, depending on the amount of snowfall, the temperature, and other factors. The process of glacier formation begins with snowfall. As snowflakes accumulate, they compress and form a layer of granular ice known as firn. Over time, additional snowfall compacts this firn into solid ice, and the weight of the ice causes it to flow downhill. As the ice flows, it picks up and carries debris, creating distinctive landforms like moraines, drumlins, and eskers. The formation of a glacier also depends on the temperature of the surrounding environment. Glaciers can only form in areas where the temperature remains below freezing year-round, and where there is sufficient snowfall to maintain the ice mass. In high-altitude mountain ranges, glaciers can form at elevations as low as 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet, while in polar regions, glaciers can form at sea level. Glaciers come in a variety of shapes and sizes. Valley glaciers, also known as alpine glaciers, form in mountain valleys and can range in size from a few hundred meters to tens of kilometers long. Ice sheets, on the other hand, are vast expanses of ice that cover entire land masses and can be thousands of meters thick. Overall, the formation of a glacier is a complex process that depends on a range of factors, including snowfall, temperature, and topography. As the climate continues to change, so too will the formation and behavior of glaciers, with significant implications for the natural environment and human communities. What are the types of glaciers? There are several different types of glaciers, each with its own unique characteristics and formation processes. Here are some of the most common types of glaciers. Alpine glaciers. These glaciers are found in mountainous regions and typically form in cirques, which are steep, bowl-shaped valleys. Alpine glaciers can be small and confined to a single cirque or larger and flow down multiple valleys. Continental glaciers. These are the largest type of glaciers and are also known as ice sheets. They cover vast areas of land, including entire continents like Antarctica and Greenland. Continental glaciers are typically dome-shaped and can be up to several kilometers thick. Piedmont glaciers. These glaciers form at the base of mountains and spread out into wide, flat areas. They are formed when valley glaciers flow out of their mountain valleys and spread onto the surrounding plain. Hanging glaciers. These glaciers are found on steep slopes and are supported by the mountain's topography. They can be attached to a larger glacier or exist independently. Tidewater glaciers. these glaciers flow into the ocean and cave icebergs into the water. They are often found in fjords, where the ocean penetrates deep into the land, and the glacier terminates at the water's edge. Rock glaciers, these are a type of glacier that contains a significant amount of rock debris mixed in with the ice. They typically form in areas where there is a lack of snowfall but still enough moisture to support glacier formation. Each of these types of glaciers has its own unique characteristics and formation processes, but all play an important role in shaping the landscape and influencing global climate. As the climate continues to change, the behavior and distribution of these glaciers may shift, with significant implications for the natural environment and human communities. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications.